A quick disclaimer and warning that the following footage was taken from my first playthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. None of the footage that you'll see from this point onwards can I classify as effective or efficient, but it will give you a general guideline on what to do when facing some of the toughest opponents within the game, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And with saying that, welcome to the Sekiro boss battle and strategy guide. You have been warned. Turn back now if you still can. Otherwise, we are moving on to the battle with the second, I believe this is the second time you fight one of the Snake Eyes women, Shirafuji, who is, I believe, potentially the same as Snake Eyes, the previous one that we fought in the poison pit. And in all honesty, the moveset is exactly the same, bar one or two few differences. So you can take your time to analyze if you never took an opportunity in the first fight and see what the opponent has to offer. Most of this fight can be achieved through deflections and jumping away from the grab. You can deflect the gunshots, you'll still take posture damage. Just make sure you don't get grabbed. My own personal opinion and experience coming in from fighting the Snake Eyes warriors in the poison pit is that you have to be patient. I believed here that the difficulty was that at the gun fort there are a lot of people trying to shoot you, so you have little room to maneuver. With that in mind, you have to face her head on, don't move around too often, and deflect wherever you can. In terms of prosthetic tools, sure, the divine abduction is good if you can get close enough, but I don't think that prosthetics are the real key here. The palm strikes are great because they disallow any counter hits. So what I was doing is that you land one or two blows, and if that blow is deflected, you immediately cancel if into the monk strikes. The reason why I'm doing this is because you can stack up your posture damage that way and not risk being counter-attacked by Snake Eyes. That kind of makes the fight a bit easier, especially when chasing after the posture towards the end, going for the death blow. But besides that, not much else to the fight. Make sure you jump away from the grapple, you deflect everything, and don't get shot. It's very easy, I believe, to panic and feel like you have to move out of certain situations. And I feel like every time I look back at my footage, it's always a matter of I got hit trying to run away, or I got hit trying to evade, when I could have just deflected. And you can just block, really. Blocking when your posture is low and blocking when you've got half your posture gauge full, it doesn't change anything. You're still gonna block. The only time I can say blocking is a danger is when you know your guard is about to get broken. So anyway, slow and steady wins the race as always, and don't get shot like I'm getting shot. If you feel like you need to evade, try evade backwards but in a specific direction, because the time when Snake Eyes aims, she does kind of track, but as soon as she starts to fire, she's firing in a straight line, so the bullets don't bend. This is not wanted. The bullets definitely don't bend, and after that, really, you just deflect the shot, evade the shot. Oh my word. You do your best, do not get shot up the way I am. And after that, it's pretty much a simple fight. I'll see you next time.